Hello guys and welcome to Rovers Return with me Alex, and today Arsenal in the Premier League. So quickly since last time, a disappointing episode. Last time I lost to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. 90,000 attended. Ronaldo Kamara getting a nice little chip goal, but we just couldn't perform and get the goal we needed in that game. Since then, pretty disappointing run, I guess. A pretty disappointing run. We got a 1-1 draw against Southampton, then a 3-2 win against Leicester. I'll quickly show you the goals in this game. Here we go. The first goal fell for Leicester as Maddison plays the ball into the box, and I think that Sicken was there for it. And then Onyeka coming forward on this left-hand side, crosses the ball in, finds Bowen who follows up, and he puts it in the back of the net himself. Then Bowen on the ball again, plays forward towards Hardwick, who puts that into the bottom right corner. A fantastic player is Hardwick going forward, and need to play him in that centre attacking midfielder a bit more often. Then, is that Henry or Henry plays it towards Adama Traore, then Onyeka intercepts it, plays through Adam Armstrong, who puts that in the bottom right corner, and we finish off a good little comeback there as we were 1-0 down immediately. I mean, Bowen he's playing pretty well again at the moment, but he was out on the left-hand side for that game, so again, just a bit here or there. Then, a disappointing 2 games here. Sheffield United, 16th in the league, we lost 1-0 to them. After a fantastic month here where you see us beating City, we beat City again. We obviously lost to Chelsea, Liverpool and Tottenham. Then we beat City yet again. Then we beat Leicester. We beat these big teams, but we just can't seem to do it against these smaller sides. I can't fathom it, to be honest. A draw against Sheffield was disappointing, and a 2-2 draw against Brentford where Hwang Hee-chan, another enemy of the save, him and who's it? Keita from Liverpool, just enemies of the save. I don't know how, but they keep turning up against us in every game. So we've got Arsenal today. Then I'll be playing through the rest of the season. I might do a double episode, the last episode. Depends how tight the Premier League is. I suspect it to not be too tight because we do play Everton, City at home, which will be a hard game in itself. But you never know, we might be able to beat them yet again. Then Villa at home as well. This difficult game in itself. In the Premier League table, we're looking around about 8th. We're not comfortably up there, but we're in and around these 5th and 6th spots, which is what you aim for. I think Liverpool have already qualified for the Euro Cup too, but that's 5th and 6th spot is what I'm trying to aim for. And as you can see, Tottenham, Everton, Southampton, all teams trying to poke into that area. So today, we've got Arsenal. We're going to go balanced against them as we always do. The team selection, I don't know where to start, to be honest. We've got a weird sort of dilemma here where I'd love to play this formation as much as I can, but I just don't think it works that great, I guess. I don't know how you would say it. I just don't think it works fantastically. Kamara's been playing, he's not been playing well. Bowen's been playing well though, so he can go in that attacking midfielder role. Hardwick has to start. He's been phenomenal since he's come in. Lewis Cook, his form has dipped dramatically. Onyeka's been phenomenal for us. Souček playing at halfback very, very well. Elaza, Jev, Popov and Nyambe. Popov coming back into the sides. He's been playing pretty well, to be honest, in his role. Fullback, I'll probably play him as a fullback defend. I'm not going to have him going forward. And then obviously a wing-back defend for Elaza. I don't want them going forward as much. I don't want to see them overlapping. Just want to keep them back, play a bit more defensive, and keep them there. I've been thinking lately a lot. I've made a little, as you see here, a little table. I don't know if you can see that as clear as I can, of who I want to keep at the club this year. Outs, it'll probably be looking like Onana goes out, maybe Hlozek as well. It's a sad time, but our friend, play the record, there it is. He might be leaving. 7.5 million. He's a good player, but he's just sitting on the bench. He's on 30.5k a week. He'll probably stay. He'll probably just sit here, stay. If he never gets unhappy, he'll probably just sit in the side, to be honest. And then Souček, contemplating getting rid of this man because I am wanting to play a bit more of an advanced formation like this, where Souček just won't make it into the 2 midfielders, and then eyeing up a few other players. So today, anyway, we do play this formation. Travis on the bench, Gebby on the bench as well. Kolar doing pretty well again, just in the games he's been playing. But we're going to stick with this. We're going to submit the team and see how we perform against Arsenal. So here we go. Arsenal line up with Nketiah up front, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Colombo, Almada, Phillips, a very young side out there, full of absolute wonder kids. And then for us, Margot, Hardwick, Bowen, Cook, Onyeka, Souček, a bit more of an experienced midfield, a few younger players in there as well, but as you can see, 20 points off Liverpool. We need to find 20 points from somewhere if we want to try and win the Premier League. It's going to be a tricky one. It's going to be very tricky. But we go into the game now. They've got a pretty strong side out there, I've got to admit. It's a very strong side, actually. But can we perform against them and pick up 3 points? That's the question. Tierney stands on the ball, plays it in from the throw-in. Now Martinelli on the ball, plays through Colombo, who puts it in the back of the net. Lorenzo Colombo with a beautiful ball in there. And that puts them 1-0 up against us within 8 minutes. We're in a pretty bad rut of form, to be honest. Martinelli with the ball across to Colombo. Alarza just out of form, out of position. I'm so unsettled on Alarza. Some games he has fantastic bits of inspirational play about him going down that wing, crossing balls in. And some games he just doesn't seem to be on form. Petty on the ball now to Smith Rowe. Can we get the ball back? We do. Lewis Cook plays the ball forward and it falls to nobody. As Gabriel's on it now. Maybe we can get the ball back and push a bit further forward. Martinelli finds the overlap of Tierney, who's got a good cross on him. He plays it back to Almada, who finds Petty in the box. Colombo's there again. And why is no one picking up this lad? Why is no one picking him up? This is awful so far. I'm going to berate the lads in a minute, but Almada switches the play to Petty, who I think is that Jev? Popov's not picking up his man. I think this centre-back partnership just doesn't work. I think that might be it. 26 minutes in, Colombo's already scored 2 against us. It's not looking great so far. We're trying to push them inside. Maybe a high line of engagement might see us do a bit better against them. A highlight in our half, should I say, is now it comes forward. Onyeka picks it back up. Margot now. Can he hold it up? Bowen to Hardwick. And Reece Hardwick, that front three. Nice little bit of play there. Bowen cutting inside. Margot holding it up, plays it into Bowen. Onyeka to Margot, to Bowen. Hold up play is beautiful here by Margot. Back heels it sort of to Bowen, and Bowen plays Hardwick, who's on form. On form by a mile. Hardwick, going to be a man of the future. Trust me. I need to keep hold of this man. 42nd minute now. I mean, cautious might be the way forward, but it just worries me about these 2 midfielders. The midfield here, it's just not going well for us at all, to be honest. I'm going to point the finger at them. I'm not happy with your playmaking efforts so far. Get better. You weren't bad. Defenders as well. I'm not happy with it so far. Needs to be miles better. Alarza playing awful out there. He's the key problem. Onyeka and Cook, as Alarza plays the ball in, hold on. Oh, I thought he might have redeemed himself there. As now there's a massive counter-attack as Nketiah comes forward. He's 1-on-1 with Larson and he chips in. It's a great goal by Nketiah there. Chipping on this game seems to be so overpowered. I think there must have been like an update or something where chipping just seems to be unreal. As Souček can't get back, can't track his man. We've not got enough men back, and they put it in the back of the net. Just don't think it's good enough. We need a formation like this where we've got 2 inside forwards, a Metsala and deep line playmaker, maybe a box-to-box midfielder to support the lads as it falls to Phillips on the edge of the box. Who has a shot? Oh, how? Calvin Phillips has put that in the back of the net. It's 4-1 now to Arsenal. We're not playing well at all. What's going on? Lewis Cook and Onyeka in this midfield. Onyeka's been playing brilliantly for us, but I think he must be this formation. He's worked for a bit, but we've been sussed out now. Kamara's going to come on. Lewis Cook can come off as well. They're having awful games in that midfield. Travis comes on. Let's just see how we can play out this game. Petty on the ball. Now Hardwick picks it up. He can get forward. Can he play Margot maybe? He does. Margot on the ball and he misses the target. I think it was a good save by Leno though, to be fair. Maybe if you can encourage the lads to get maybe one more, that's the key thing. Is Souček's having a shocker, Bowen's having a shocker, Hardwick's just looking a bit tired out there, so we'll bring on Hlozek to replace him for the last few minutes. But it's been a disastrous display for us out there. 92nd minute now, I think that's going to be the end of the game. 4-1, another loss in the bag. We've not been playing well towards the end of the season. A few big changes are going to be needed out here, to be honest. Point the fingers, I'm not happy with your defensive work. Point the finger, I'm not happy with your playmaking efforts. I'm just not happy with how you played up front, to be honest. It's unfortunate for us there. Unfortunate. We don't deserve to win the game. As we've paid $2.4 million to... It's not going well for us. Let's put it that way, boys. It's just not going well for us at this moment in time. Alarza, you'd think with the technical stats that he's got, it'd be fantastic, but his positioning, decisions, anticipation, composure, bravery's not there either. We just need another left back to come in, but that's not priority numero uno for the time being. And as well as that, the centre back partnership here of Jev and Popov just doesn't work for me. It doesn't really pop off, as you'd say. Gebby needs to come in, sort of solidify his positioning here, because Gebby seems to be one of the better players in our squad at the moment. Look at those stats. Really like him. So yeah, we'll have to see where we pick up next time. Hopefully a good game for you, a good 2 games maybe. We'll have to see if we can fight for these European spots. But if not, it'll be a single episode to finish the season off. Sort of end off on a decent note anyway. Have that end of season review. We'll see how we perform next time. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you in the next episode.